नमस्कार। वेलकम टू एपिसोड नंबर 9, जिसमें हम लोग बात करने वाले हैं डोमेन थॉट लीडरशिप के बारे में। एंड देन लेट मी ऑल्सो शेयर विथ यू वेयर इज दिस कमिंग फ्रॉम, कहाँ से हमने ये थॉट लाया कि डोमेन थॉट लीडरशिप। नाउ व्हेन इट कम्स टू करियर ग्रोथ, आप एग्री करेंगे कि करियर ग्रोथ की जब भी बात आती है, lot of people try lot of different things. मैंने देखा है लोग सोचते हैं कि if I do a certification program I will grow in my career. अगर मैंने MBA कर लिया तो मैं करियर में ग्रो हो पाऊंगा, और they give excuses to themselves कि मैंने ये सर्टिफिकेशन नहीं किया है जोगेश, that's why I am not able to grow. I have not done MBA, that's why I am not able to grow. Or I have not done MBA from IIMs. I have not done MBA from IIM Ahmedabad, hence I am not growing in my career. I say just one thing to them, and that is, while to some extent those things are important, but those are not the only things that can lead you to career growth. So let's open up the perspective that it is possible to grow in a career even without an MBA from IIM Ahmedabad. It is possible to grow in career even without doing all the certifications that you always aspired to do. और lot of people believe कि जोगेश, मुझे अगर करियर में ग्रो करना है ना तो I have to spend extra hours at work. Now why do they say that? Because that's what their bosses said. That you should put in extra effort, 12 hours a day, 13 hours a day, 6 days a week. You should put in more effort, put more extra efforts. Only then you will be able to grow. Guess what? Again, not right. Where would you have work-life balance? Yeah. So let's dive into understanding what would it take for you to grow. And my belief about career growth is about building your thought leadership. My belief about career growth is about building your domain thought leadership. और उसमें हम लोग 3 एस्पेक्ट्स के बारे में बात करते हैं. सबसे पहले we talk about building thought leadership outlook. Outlook would mean what? Your perspective, your view of the world when you're working. How limited and how wider it is. And when it comes to thought leadership outlook, उसमें 3 चीजें आती हैं. सबसे पहले आता है कि आपका आउटलुक ट्रांजैक्शनल है क्या. Do you have a transactional outlook? What do I mean by that? Transactional outlook would mean कि you are just limited to processing the work that you're aligned to. I'll give you an example. When I was in TCS, my only job was to process 40 emails. As I started my career, my only job was to process those 40 emails. Now my outlook to my work was just limited to those 40 emails that I had to process. Nothing beyond that. That's a transactional outlook. As I grew to looking at just operations, which means I became a team leader or a manager, my outlook grew to, managing people, administering the job, reporting the necessary reports to management, looking at attrition, looking at operational efficiency. My outlook then changed to operational, then a transactional. And now, as I'm leading an organization, having a team, having an organization of my own, my outlook is not only operational, not only transactional, but it is also organizational. Now my question to you is, what is your outlook towards your job? आप बोलते हो कि भैया अपने काम से काम रखेंगे, whatever is assigned to me at job, I'll do that and then I am done. I look at the clock and then I'll operate. I look at the targets and then I'll operate. It's just a transactional outlook. Can I invite you with the help of this podcast? Can I invite you to install a holistic outlook of thought leader, which has all the 3 components, not just transactional, not just operational, but also organizational. Maybe you're just a fresher who's starting a career, more of transactional, less of operational, less of organizational. You are into 10 years of your career. Less of transactional, more of operational, less of organizational. You have moved ahead. Where at a very senior level you're working, more of organizational, less of operational, but you're also aware about transactional. Can I invite you to install these 3 Outlook? And then see the magic of your perspective changing at work. Then see the magic of how decision making that you do every single day changes. Then see the magic of how people start respecting and looking up to you as a leader. Then see the magic of satisfaction you have every single day at job. My dear friends, if you want to really be a thought leader, you have to install the thought leadership outlook at work, even if you're starting your career right now, even if you're at a very senior leadership role and listening to this podcast. And by the way, thank you so much for listening to 10th episode, rather 9th episode. It's a big thing for me. It tells me that you've got consistent value until now, and hence you're coming back again and again listening to each of these episodes. Drop me a note. I'd love to hear from you. How do you feel about these episodes? Yeah, would you do that? Thank you so much. Let's move on to the second secret within thought leadership, and that's about having a skill of a thought leader. Guess what? As a child, we needed different skills. As we grew up, we needed different skills. And now we want to really get into a senior role, get promotion, get recognized. We need different skills, guys. And that's where 3 things I'll invite you to do. First is to install a growth mindset. Have the right mentors. Learn from readings. Learn from your circle of leaders you look up to, so that you can grow your mindset. Have your own domain knowledge sharpened every single day, reading white papers, listening to global thought leaders on that subject, understanding what's new, and always being a lifelong learner. That way your domain knowledge is always sharpened. And third is having a showmanship skill, ability to present your work, ability to present yourself, being someone who is always looked up to at work. A lot of people believe, Jogesh, my work will speak for me. While I agree, you have to start speaking for yourself. You got to seed your growth, guys. If you don't seed your growth, there's no way you grow. If you don't seed your success, there's no way you succeed. If you don't plan your success, it doesn't happen automatically. I'm sure all of you agree to these pointers that I shared with you. Let's move to the third aspect of building your domain thought leadership, and this is my favorite. It's called as building your visibility beyond your team. It's about building your visibility beyond your department. It's about building your visibility beyond your organization to an industry level. And for that, you got to assess where do you stand right now. Are you at a visibility of only at your team? Can you start interacting from tomorrow? One person, one team? Maybe it's virtual, but can you begin that conversation? Hey, what do you do? How are things with you? We are so much busy into the work, we don't have time to interact with others. How will our professional network expand? How will it happen? Like you consider working from 9 to 5 as your job, consider networking outside your department as your job. And as you work on these 3 principles of building that outlook, building those thought leadership skills, and bringing visibility, once you build that outlook as well as leadership skills, when you do that, you see a shift happening in how people perceive you. You start attracting opportunities towards you. Guys, go back, apply to these aspects, and see magical results coming in onto your way, and be ready to receive them, because a lot of time we are a very good giver, When it comes to giving, we are the first one to help out of our own pockets. But when it comes to receiving, maybe we are not good receiver. And as you work on these 3 principles, you will see things coming to you and you will receive more than what you've been receiving. Are you ready to receive that? Is the question. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, stay tuned. Happy learning.